Heaven's on fire! Michael versus Revon! Michael, take the attack! We can see Kyoshi and Michael are battling someone, but they are cloaked in a shadow. Michael is battling against a figure that looks similar to him. The two battle and fly high into the sky as Michael holds his staff high and strikes at his opponent with Heaven's Advent. Go, Michael! The battle ends as a bright light appears. Kyoshi yawns as the sun rises in the background. So today is a match against Hiro. Sorry, Genesis. You'll just have to sit this one out today. Kyoshi tightens his right fist, revealing he's holding his song. There's no point in battling if you don't win. Hiro's running towards the hospital, checking his phone with one hand with 4 bags of food swinging back and forth on his arms. Come on, I've got to make it there, just a bit more! Hiro makes it into the hospital through the front doors and runs to the elevator, jogging to places he waits for it. Hey Maya! Hiro waves towards one of the staff members. Hey Hiro, has Olivia started yet? No, not yet. She said she wouldn't go until you were here. So sweet. I can't believe I forgot. Hiro continues to jog in place. When is this elevator going to get here? First of all, you didn't hit the button. And second of all, the elevator is out. Then why isn't there a sign? I was about to put it up and then you walked in, or rather ran in. Anyways, you should probably get upstairs as soon as possible. Yeah, you're right. Hiro begins to run to the stairs and goes off camera for a few seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hiro comes back. What floor is it again? Hiro chuckles. Operating room 306. Hiro looks at Maya in confusion. 3rd floor, 2nd room on the left. Thank you, Maya. Hiro begins to start running again, but stops and runs up to Maya. Oh yeah, I got some of these for Olivia after her surgery and bought some extra for the rest of the hospital. Here you go. Hiro hands Maya 3 of the bags. Really? Thank you, Hiro. You're so kind. Maya takes the 3 bags. Now, while I do appreciate this, you should probably get up there as soon as possible, or Olivia won't let you hear the end of it. Smiles and nods. Right. Thank you for everything, Maya. Hiro waves by and runs towards the stairs. Oh yeah, there's a few pair of muffins since I know you like them store-bought. Hiro goes into the stairwell off camera. See ya! Shakes her head as she rifles through the bags. That kid would forget his own head if it wasn't screwed on. Grabs a muffin from one of the bags. Though he's got a big heart. I'll give him that. Currently running up the stairs. Don't worry, Olivia. I'm almost there. Hiro makes it into the 3rd floor and walks out of the stairwell, looking towards her room and panting 3 times. There we go. Right there. Hiro runs towards the room and opens the door. Hey, Liv. Sorry. I'm late. Hey, Hiro. Sir, it took you long enough. Very funny. Thanks for waiting for me. You still too scared to go on your own? Turns her head across her arms and scoff. No, I didn't want you to waste your time coming here and me not being here. Yeah, sure. Whatever you say. So you ready, Liv? As ready as I'll ever be. Okay then, let's get to work. The doctor and nurses pull back the hospital curtains next to the room and reveal a table with equipment on it. The doctor begins to grab a line and prepares to inject Olivia with a sedative. You know, you're one of the bravest little girls I've ever seen. I'm only this brave when Hiro's around. As long as he's here, I know nothing will go wrong. Ah, the nurses fawn. Really, Olivia? That's sweet, but come on, that won't do anything for my street cred. The doctor injects a sedative into Olivia. What street cred? Olivia giggles and begins to yawn. You'll stay with me, right, Hiro? Olivia exhaustedly holds out her hand to Hiro. Holds Olivia's hand. I won't leave your side. I swear. Thank you. Olivia yawns and falls asleep. Okay, people, let's go ahead and start. The nurses begin to hand the doctor tools supposedly for tumor removal. You know, Hiro, Olivia is in good hands here. She won't know if you left as long as you're back by the time she wakes up, which, give or take, is 4 hours. Really? But she'll be so upset if she figures out. All you have to worry about is being back before the time runs out. Plus, technically, you're not supposed to be here. Now go out and enjoy your Saturday. Really? That's great! Hiro walks towards the door but stops after opening it and turns back towards the doctor. She'll be alright, right? I'm one of the best doctors in town. She'll be as right as rain, as you kids say. No one says that anymore. Thanks, Doc. You're a lifesaver. Hiro walks out the door. Somebody yells, "It's what I do! It's what I do." Jogging down the stairs, setting a timer on his phone for 2 hours and 30 minutes. Since I've got time off, let's go see if I can get in any fights at the shop. Okay, no time to waste. Let's go! Hiro begins to run up the stairwell. Bye, Maya! Be back soon! Hiro waves and runs out the door. Watches Hiro run by. I thought... Never mind. It'll be fun to see what trouble he gets in this time. Running towards the shop with all of his energy, he pants 3 times. Almost there! Just a little longer! Hiro sees the shop in sight but accidentally trips and falls. Ah! Hiro falls and rolls for a second before getting right back up and keeps running with the momentum to realize that the shop is right in front of him. Oh, I'm here! Hiro walks into the shop. There are plenty of kids in the shop. Hey guys, how's it going? Whoa, that's a lot of kids. Hey Hiro, we're just a little back up at the moment because kids are jumping off the counter. Just give us the box already. Yeah, give it! The kids proceed to reach over the counter. Give me 1 second, Hiro yells. Shoji, a little help here! Looks around to see no Shoji. Dang it, Shoji, where are you? Emerges from the crowd. Aika, help me! Never mind. Aika is struggling to avoid the children. Hayate walks in the door. Hey, oh, so this happened again. What happened again? Well, you see, whenever a new booster of a game the shop sells comes out, kids line up here to buy it and bombard Aika and Shoji. Aika and Shoji can be visibly seen struggling in the background. That makes sense. What set dropped today? I don't know. Hey Aika, what set was released today? It was the pushes kids away. The first booster for Thera, the Gathering of the Nations. Wait, really? And you didn't call me to help? Well, we've been stuck here for a while, so I haven't had the time. The kids begin to reach out over the counter. Are we getting the box or not? Okay, just give me a second. Giving some kids boxes and scanning them. Man, I really could use some help. The door opens and Kyoshi walks in. Hey, Kyoshi. Hey, Kyoshi stops and looks around. And never mind. Bye. Kyoshi tries to leave. Come on, Kyoshi. Technically, after the kids wanting the boosters are gone, we can get our own cards from the back. Kyoshi turns back. Wait, you have more in the back? Yells over the kids. Hate, come on. You know they're not supposed to know. Shoji is buried again. Ah, help me. Wait, you have extras on the back? Of course we do, but those are for us to upgrade our songs. For us to upgrade our songs? Oh, okay, I got an idea. Well, this is bound to be interesting. Everyone, listen up! Gets on top of the counter and gets everyone's attention. You know, you didn't have to get up on the counter, whispers to Aika. It's for the effect. Out loud to the crowd. I know you all want the booster set to upgrade your songs. So do I! But how about this? You let me and Kyoshi here make our songs stronger and battle it out right in front of you while you guys take turns getting the boosters. Is it really gonna be that exciting though? It's just a game played on a table. Walks in from the back. Not in this case. Hi Dad, where were you during all of this? Setting up something. Pulls out remote from pocket. You see, you know there's a realistic fight stage upstairs, right? Of course. Me and Kyoshi just had a match up there yesterday. Wait, there's a what upstairs? That's not important. Point is, look at this. Mr. Nami presses a button on the remote and a TV appears from above the elevator and shows the empty battlefield. In awe. What? Whoa, that's so cool! This field allows the cards to be seen in holographic forms, making Hiro's and Kyoshi's match much more exciting than you could ever imagine. Is this what you're working on, Dad? This looks really cool! So do all of you accept Hiro's deal? Well, if they're gonna be fighting there with the cards coming out, then talked over by the crowd. Yes. Good. Now all of you sit down and watch these two set up their songs and we'll get all of you sorted. Okay. The kids scatter and go sit down at tables, revealing Shoji lying on the ground. Well, I guess we're doing this now. I cannot believe that worked. Come on, Shoji, stop being lazy and get up already. Dusting himself off and walking towards the group. Yeah, you have no idea how uncomfortable that was. Stop complaining and help Dad and I get the cards. Aika and Mr. Minami walk towards the back and Shoji follows. The trio comes back with cards and the kids slowly get theirs in a montage while Kyoshi and Hiro upgrading their songs, with some kids watching as they wait. I want you, and you too. Hiro places cards down on the table and we see part of his song. I'll put you here and I'll be done. Kyoshi puts his last card down and we see the full layout of his song, thinking to himself, what should my last card be? Revon roars off camera but we can see a silhouette. Huh? Hiro picks up a card that is glared out. Do you think so? Got it! And this finishes it. Hiro places the last card on the back of the song. Now it's done! My first song! You should name it too, since it's your original song after all. Really? I guess that would make some sense. Kyoshi, what are you gonna name yours? I wasn't planning on giving it a name, but if I must, I'd call it Angelic Harmony. In his head, why does naming your song matter? It doesn't change how you perform. Of course you'd pick such a boring name. Raises his hand. Can someone help me here? I've got it! You go ahead and decide on your name, Hiro. Hayate goes and helps the kid. Let's see. A lot of the cards have crimson in their name, and I want something hot. What was that thing they said in science class that was hot? A supernova? Oh, I've got it! Crimson Nova! That's the name of my song. So simple, yet it fits. This is gonna be interesting. And thanks for coming. Have fun! Aika smiles as she sends off a happy kid and their mom. And you can use this with this to do that. It's pretty cool, right? Hayate explains the card interaction to a kid. Here you go. Have fun and come back anytime. Shoji gives the last kid at the counter a bag containing 3 boxes and 5 trial songs. He waves the kid goodbye and unhooks his apron. And that's the last of it. Are you guys ready? Shoji looked at Hiro and Kyoshi while stretching. I'm ready whenever Kyoshi is. Might as well get this over with. Okay then, let's head up there. Dad, can you set up the TV again? No problem. The group walks into the elevator and Mr. Nami turns on the TV to show the group making it to the field. Hiro and Kyoshi walk to the tables and the rest go to the sideline. I can't wait to see what this new song can do. Hiro shuffles and places the song on the song zone and draws 5 cards. Well, it won't matter, because you're not going to win. Kyoshi sets up his side as well. I send no cards back to my song. Same here. Then you know what we have to say to start. Hiro nods and Kyoshi speaks in his head. I'll make sure to wipe that smile off your face. Everyone, including the children of Miss Renami,
knowledge release! Grimoire open!
The field begins to glow as the camera pans around the entire field. I'll be going first if that's fine with you. Go ahead! I'll still come out the winner. We'll see. Draw phase and main phase. Kyoshi looks at his hand and places a card from among them onto the field. I summon Virtue of Charity. The portal appeared above Kyoshi. The portal had a bright yellow light in it, and an angel flew out of it and revealed itself to be Virtue of Charity, and the portal grew smaller and flew into Charity's hands. I now end my turn. Whoa! They look so cool! Awesome! That's all you're gonna do? Come on, Kyoshi, we have an audience to entertain. I'll begin to show my song's talents when the time is right. You've always gotta be so calm and collected, don't you, Kyoshi? To be fair, it's kinda his thing. We'll just have to wait and see what is in his hand. Don't count Hiro out yet, though. Now that he's upgraded his song, we don't know what'll happen. Don't forget that Kyoshi got upgrades too, and I'm guessing he probably built his with a strategy in mind. Well, Hiro probably built his with a plan in mind too. If you guys don't mind, I'd like to continue my turn. Right, sorry. Nods. Okay, my turn. First entering the draw phase, and then the main phase. Hiro looks at his hand after drawing. Okay, we've got this. First to come onto the field will be Hammer Dragon. Hammer Dragon's hammer falls to the ground, cracks it as Hammer Dragon flies down, picks up the hammer, and roars. Next, I summon Crimson Draco Kid. Crimson Draco Kid slashes at the camera and appears. The same play you pulled before. Well, it's helped me so far in the past, so I might as well keep using it. Just continue, please. In his head, he makes no sense. He's smiling in the middle of the match. It's different when Hayate does it because she isn't confident, but him? Kyoshi stops. If you want me to keep going, I will, Kyoshi, but you'll regret it. Now let's attack! Hammer Dragon attacks that Virtue of Charity! Hammer Dragon begins flying towards Virtue of Charity. No guard! In his head, he didn't look at his hand and he didn't hesitate either. He definitely has a plan, but what is it? Nothing to worry about now. Gulps. I hope. Out loud. Continue the attack! Hammer Dragon! Hammer Dragon slams his hammer on Virtue of Charity, who blocks it by raising the portal up to the hammer, which pushes it away, but Hammer Dragon uses the recoil to land on the ground, swings his hammer around to hit Virtue of Charity in the chest, destroying and sending a gust of wind towards Kyoshi. Damage check. Azrael, Archangel of Death. No trigger. Perfect! Thanks to Hammer Dragon's abilities, as the attack landed, I get to draw one card. Hiro draws one. Now it's Crimson Dragon Kid's turn to attack, and this time it'll be a direct attack! Crimson Dragon Kid nods and runs towards Kyoshi. No guard to this as well. Crimson Dragon Kid slashes at Kyoshi as the barrier appears, causing it to break and push Kyoshi back a little. Kyoshi grunts slightly. Damage check. Damage trigger. You receive 1 damage. A ray of light appeared from the sky and shot down on Hiro, who was protected by the barrier which formed around him but broke. Damage check. Crimson armor. No trigger. I end my turn. I can't believe the creatures battle each other. The others look so amazing. I want to try that. I want Hiro to win. No, Kyoshi. They're already wowed up and the match is just beginning. In his head as he stares to the sky blankly. Why? Why do I hate him so much? What happened to the old days where I had fun with life? Why? Why does it feel... Kyoshi stops. It's your turn, Kyoshi. Snaps out of his stare. Right. Sorry. It's my turn. Draw phase. Main phase. Kyoshi looks at the card he drew and placed it on the field. First, I placed the rune Angelic Descent onto my field. A small broken down shrine appeared behind Kyoshi. Next, I summon this. Kyoshi separates one card in his hand from the rest and reveals it to Hiro, revealing the card to be Michael, Heaven's Advent. Gasp. Michael! He's here! Kyoshi turns the card to face him and holds it to the sky. The angelic messenger who has descended from the heavens himself. The level 3, Michael! Heaven's Advent! Kyoshi placed the card on the field as clouds formed in the sky and were separated by a bright light in the shot from the card. Michael slowly descended from the clouds, covered in the light, and delicately touched the ground before using his staff by moving it to the left to make the clouds and light disappear. Welcome back to the battlefield, Michael. An angel that descends from heaven. That is I, Michael. Michael, the Heaven's Advent. Kyoshi's 8th creature. He's already summoned him. Hiro changed his stance to brace himself for what's to come. Kyoshi closes his eyes and slowly raises his right arm by his side. Now the light that possesses you will guide the angels to your aid. Kyoshi raises his right arm to the sky and opens his eyes, dead staring Hiro as Kyoshi glows yellow. Go! Heaven's Advent! I draw one card and summon an angel from my hand. Kyoshi fiercely draws it with his right hand. Bathe in the judgment in the divine light that will obliterate the darkness. Heaven's Advent! Michael held his staff to the sky as a column of light emerged and surrounded Kyoshi's side of the field. I special summon Azrael, Archangel of Death, and Scythe drops from the sky as Azrael appears from the column of light and catches it, causing the column to disappear while Kyoshi stops glowing. This is one of the new cards I've obtained from the booster. Now when Azrael enters the field, I destroy one creature on the field regardless of who controls it. So I choose Hammer Dragon. What? She can destroy a creature just by appearing? The next lines of Kyoshi before Q is said to be with strong anger and passion. Go and destroy the Hammer Dragon! Azrael flew towards Hammer Dragon, who moved his hammer up to block his head, but Azrael threw her scythe like a boomerang, which cut Hammer Dragon in half and returned to her as she giggled. Hammer Dragon! Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that before. What do you mean? A lot of songs have multiple effect destruction abilities, like your Maker or Shoji's Shadow Blades. I think she means this is the first time Kyoshi has ever shown such passion in his moves. I show my passion when you're around, Hayate, but not to the level of Kyoshi. Aw, that's sweet, Shoji. But seriously, though, that's never happened before. I wonder why he's throwing so much into this. Destroying a creature when she enters the field. That's one heck of an ability for a new card, but don't think it'll be easy to beat me just because you got rid of Hammer Dragon! Hiro smiles in his head, again with the smiling. Kyoshi grunts before speaking out loud. I'm not done yet, Hiro! I pay 1 and use the effect of Angelica Set to normal summon an additional level 1 creature this turn! Kyoshi separates a card in his hand from the rest. So I'll use this to summon Virtue of Defense! Kyoshi throws the card into the field as a portal filled with a bright yellow light appeared above the broken shrine, and an angel flew out from it and revealed itself to be Virtue of Defense, who created a small portal of light in her hand in shape of a shield. Another new card? You really were just waiting for the right time, weren't you? I told you I was, but who said anything about that time being now? I'm still not done! What? But what more could there possibly be? This! Kyoshi reveals a card in his hand to Hiro. I pay 1 to activate Call to Arms! 3 pillars of light appeared in front of Kyoshi. This spell forces me to reveal the top cards of my song until an angel is among them, and I special summon it while the remaining cards are shuffled back into the song. You're really gonna summon more creatures? Yes, I am. Prepare to witness our divine power! Kyoshi reveals the next 2 cards on the top of his song. First card, Angelic Battleground. Second card, a heal trigger. Third card, Kyoshi grabs the card, looks at it, but doesn't reveal it to Hiro. I see. You want this to end quickly. Then let's do it. What was it? Who wants to end this quickly? Raise the card to the sky. The light that descends upon the darkness and illuminates it with bright hope. I summon a second Michael. Heaven's Advent! Kyoshi placed the card on the field as clouds formed in the sky and were separated by a bright light that shot from the card. Michael slowly descended from the clouds covered in the light and delicately touched the ground before using his staff by moving it to the left to make the clouds and light disappear. Again? You summoned a second one in the same turn? I am the embodiment of the King's will. My name is Michael, Advent of the Heavens. In awe, I can't believe it. He was able to summon 2 Michaels in the same turn and only needed 2 pay to do it. In awe, he has 4 creatures and all of them came from nothing. Was this what he was waiting for? It most likely was, except there's one thing he hasn't done yet. What's that? Activate the second Michael's ability. Once more, when Michael enters the field, I draw 1 card and special summon an angel from my hand. Go! Heaven's Advent! Kyoshi commandingly raises his right arm to Hiro. Light shall once more cover this battlefield. Heaven's Advent! Michael held his staff to the sky as a column of light emerged and surrounded Kyoshi's side of the field. I draw 1 card and special summon Virtue of Faith! Virtue of Faith appears from the column of light and floats down slowly while using the light to conjure a book. Trembling. 5 creatures. Hiro begins to shake slightly. You had 0 creatures on your field at the start, and somehow you managed to summon 5 all in this one turn. Is this what you were waiting for? Correct. The power of the angels has allowed me to gather a field from nothing in order to bring judgment down upon your dragons. Why does he look like that? Is he mad? He looks scary. He's starting to show that side of himself. It's time to enter the attack phase. First, my second Michael. Heaven's Advent shall lay waste here, Crimson Draco Kid. Kyoshi rests one of the Michael Heaven's Advent. Feel my heaven's wrath! Michael spins his staff in preparation for battle, looks down at his hand, then goes back to Kyoshi. No guard! Michael flew towards Crimson Draco Kid, who threw his sword at Michael, but missed as Michael flew up and dived down and struck it with his staff, destroying and sending a gust of wind towards Hiro. Ah! Hiro falls back a little but stays standing. Damage check! Damage trigger! 1 damage to you, Kyoshi! A ball of fire appears behind Hiro and is blasted at Kyoshi, who is protected by the barrier that forms around him. Ugh! Damage check. Guardian Angel. No trigger. Next up comes my Virtual Face attack. Virtual Faith flies towards Hiro and her book begins to glow yellow. Oh no, guard this as well! Virtual Faith opens her book towards Hiro, which shoots a beam of light at him, which breaks the barrier that formed his protection. Once more, Hiro's stance falters a bit. Damage check. Shield Guard Dragon. That's not all. My Virtue of Defense attacks next! Virtue of Defense flew up to Hiro and enlarged his shield to prepare to smash Hiro with it. I'm not guarding again! Virtue of Defense slams his shield on the barrier protecting Hiro, breaking it. Hiro stumbles back but regains his balance. Damage check, draw trigger, I draw 1 card! Starts heavily breathing and thinks in his head while he draws a card. Was Kyoshi always like this? Is this what it feels like fighting him? Don't go resting yet, Hiro. I attack you with my Azrael Archangel of Death next! Azrael giggles and heads towards Hiro while floating on her staff. Hiro stands tall and holds out a card towards Kyoshi. I guard with a heal trigger! A dragon surrounded in a green aura appeared and roared at Azrael, pushing her back. So what? I've still got Michael left! Kyoshi places his hand over Michael. Michael, Heaven's Advent! Attack Hiro directly with a gift check! Are you sure you want to do this, Kyoshi? I said attack him! That which is asked of me must be followed. Feel the judgment of my divine asunder! Michael flew to the sky and clouds appeared behind him. I won't guard this attack either! Is Hiro really okay with taking 4 damage this early in the match? By the looks of it, he doesn't have much of a choice. Poor Hiro. Hang in there! It's time for my gift check, Hiro. Kyoshi was the top card of the song. Azrael, Archangel of Death. No trigger! Kyoshi grunts in annoyance. Continue the attack! Michael! Michael nods at Kyoshi and splits the clouds, which causes a big beam of light to blast straight down on Hiro, and the barrier forms just in time for Hiro to survive. But Hiro gets knocked to the ground from the impact. Ah! Hiro falls to the ground and mumbles. Wow, Kyoshi really pulled out all the stops here. I can't believe he was able to do that all in one turn. But I won't lose to him. Hiro slowly stands back up. I won't lose to you, Kyoshi! Damage check! I got it! A heal trigger! I recover 1 damage! A green dragon appeared above Hiro once more, slowly turned into green energy that flew around Hiro as he put Shield Guard Dragon from his damage zone to his drop zone. Breathes heavily as he pants 3 times as he speaks in his head. I couldn't finish him off with that. It's fine. I have next turn, right? Right? Hey, Kyoshi, are you okay? Calms down but breathes somewhat heavily as he speaks out loud. What? Why wouldn't I be okay? You seemed a bit more angry than usual. What do you mean, angry? I don't think she means angry, but passionate. You never really let your emotions take control like that. Did I let my emotions go? Joji nods his head. I see. Looks to Hiro. I'm sorry, Hiro. Kyoshi breathes in and out and goes back to normal. Let's get back to normal. I am my turn. No, Kyoshi, you're fine. In Hiro's head. I don't know what happened, but I can't handle another turn like that. I've got to set something up so I can win. Out loud. Let's go! My turn! Drop phase and main phase! Hiro looks at his hand and then looks back to the field. Okay, I've got a plan. First, I play Dragon Wings from my hand. I'll discard Fire Shot from my hand to draw 2 cards. 2 wings unfold from behind Hiro and turn into red energy, which flows into the top of Hiro's song. Hiro draws 2 cards. Next, I summon Crimson Dragon Rider from my hand. Red flames spew down from the sky as a dragon appears in the night along with a spear, runs along the ground, and jumps towards it. Lightning strikes and blinds everyone, but as it goes away, the knight can be seen riding the dragon, flying down next to Hiro. Now it's onto my attack phase. Why did he only summon 1 creature? Maybe he doesn't have another creature in his hand. Do you think he has another creature in his hand? I gotta look at his song before the match. From what I saw was that it was overloaded with levels 2s and 3s. I think he has another creature in hand, but can't bring it out due to level rule. I don't think that's it though. I think he has a plan. I mean, look at his face. Hiro smirks slightly. Now, Crimson Dragon Rider attacks your Virtue of Defense. If I pay 1, he gets a gift check. Crimson Dragon Rider flies towards Virtue of Defense with a dragon getting ready to blast fire. Interesting. No guard. What does he mean by interesting? He's saying it because it looks like Hiro thought through a move for once. I don't get it. Virtue of Defense can only defend itself instead of another creature. So if he attacks Virtue of Defense now, he's preventing it from it being used later. That's smart. I'm surprised Hiro already figured out a counter to a card he's just seen for the first time today. In his head, Kyoshi pushed hard last turn, so I've got to slow him down since I can't finish it this turn. Looks at his hand, only 1 more card left, and I can pull it off. Just gotta wait for it. Out loud. Gift check! Damage trigger! 1 damage to you! A fireball appears from behind Hiro and flies towards Kyoshi, causing the barrier to form around him, but it's shattered by the impact. Ugh! Damage check! Angelic Wall! No trigger! The dragon shoots fire at Virtue of Defense, who raises its shield, which blocks the fire, but the knight pierces through the shield with a spear and destroys it, blowing a gust of wind towards Kyoshi. Ugh! Damage check! Draw trigger! I draw 1 card! Kyoshi draws 1 and the camera pans over the card, revealing it to be Guardian Angel. I'm assuming that's the end of your turn. Nope! There's still more to it! Kyoshi doesn't change to Hiro response. I now discard Crimson Striker from my hand in order to use its effect! Hiro reveals Crimson Striker to Kyoshi. When a Crimson creature I control destroys a creature on your field, I can destroy 1 more card! And the card I'm choosing is your second Michael! Heaven's Advent! What? You had a card to destroy Michael without battling? You're definitely getting better and better by the second. I'm sorry, Michael. It was nice having you around. I, the Advent of the Heavens, shall return once more to the land from above. Go! Explosive Crimson Flame! A red flame and a dragon appeared behind Hiro. The dragon kicked the flame like a ball, which hit Michael and destroyed it after setting him on fire. I can't believe it. Hiro actually had a plan up his sleeve. You're telling me he got around one of the Michaels by destroying Virtue Defense and used Crimson Striker to destroy Michael without having to attack it. Hiro is slowly growing as a player. Soon he'll be able to beat you, Shoji. Dream on, Aika. In his head. Seriously though, I'm surprised Hiro was able to make such a small counterattack that's gonna make a huge difference. Kyoshi's low hand card amount might do him in thanks to this. Where was this when I fought Hiro? This is where my counterattack starts, but for now I'll end my turn. Hiro smiles. Why is he smiling? Isn't he still losing? He's only losing if you look at the field, but not in the battle of the mind. Currently they're evenly matched. It's only a matter of who will give first. I think Hiro will still win. No, Kyoshi! No, Hiro! Kyoshi! Hiro! Kyoshi! In his head, by the looks of it, Kyoshi has the advantage. But I think Hiro is ready to clinch it on his next turn with a big play. Question is, will he be able to make it there? I don't know what you're up to, Hiro, but I won't let you reach your endgame. I'd like to see you try! Then watch me! Draw phase! Kyoshi draws 1. Stand phase. My creatures stand and my face down damage is flipped face up. Kyoshi's angels rise from the ground. Now the main phase. A straight line goes across the screen through Kyoshi, causing him to pant 3 times. Not now. Just a little longer. Are you okay, Kyoshi? Yeah, I'm fine. In his head, I've got to finish this now. I have no time to mess around. Out loud. First I play the spell, Angel Wings! By paying 1 when I have an angel on my field, I draw 3 cards and discard 1! Yellow wings unfold behind Kyoshi and turn into yellow energy as 3 feathers fall into Kyoshi's song and disappear as he draws 3 and sends Virtual Patience to the drop zone. Next I'll summon Azrael, the Archangel of Death, once more! A scythe falls from the sky, but an angel appears at the last second and catches it. The angel is Azrael. Another one? I think I know where this is going. Let's go ahead and get this over with. Hiro braces himself. Since you know what's coming, it won't surprise you when I use Azrael's effect to destroy your Crimson Dragon Rider! Azrael tosses her scythe, which circles around Crimson Dragon Rider, who blocks some of the attacks with a spear and fire before the scythe cuts right through the fire and destroys the creature. Sorry, Rider, but don't worry, I'll be able to win thanks to you. Kyoshi looks down at his hand and thinks in his head, 2 angelic battlegrounds, 1 damage trigger, 1 Azrael, and 1 guardian angel. This hand, it's not ideal, but I can win with this. I need to win with this. There's no point in any of this if I don't. Kyoshi grunts to the line, cuts across the screen again. Kyoshi hangs his head low for a moment. The others are alarmed as well. Kyoshi, are you? Hiro's cut off. I'm sorry, Hiro, but this match has to end. Now! Kyoshi looks towards Hiro with full seriousness, causing Hiro to jolt back slightly. Whoa, this feeling from Kyoshi. Hate stops. I know what you mean. It's intense. We've never seen him like this before. Hiro's got a lot to handle if he's gonna beat this. Bring it on, Kyoshi! I'm not losing to you! Hiro readies himself. I summon from my hand the level 1 Guardian Angel! A light appears in front of Kyoshi and an angel slowly appears in it. Guardian Angel manifested in the light and carried a bright light in both hands. What? He called Guardian Angel? I can't believe it either. It's normally not like him to do something so reckless. Except now he has to. What do you mean? You must have noticed it by now. Since the last turn where Kyoshi committed so much of his hand to making a field, he most likely doesn't have any other options, and he can't afford to stall against Hiro's reckless style. And because of that, if he didn't call, he could be short of 1 attack for finishing Hiro off if he drew a damage trigger this turn. Of course you two finish each other's sentences. Taunting voice. Lovebird. Aika's cut off. Stop it, Aika! Oh, you guys are right. While it may be reckless, it's his final chance to finish Hiro before a massive counterattack. But it also makes you wonder if Hiro will be able to make such an attack in the first place. I can't believe you called a safeguard. I guess it's gonna all come down to my next turn. You won't be getting a next turn. I promise that! It's time for the attack phase! My first attack this turn will come from Guardian Angel! Kyoshi violently rests Guardian Angel, causing her to fly towards Hiro as the light on her hands grows bigger. Looks down at his hand and thinks in his head. His hand is revealed to be Dragon's Call, a damage trigger, Young Guard Draco Kid, Crimson Dragon Rider, and Shield Guard Dragon. I'm missing 1 card for this plan to work. If I get that card, then there's only 1 choice I have here. Out loud, and Hiro opens his arms widely towards Kyoshi. You know what, Kyoshi? If you're so confident you can finish me off, do it now! I won't guard a single attack this turn! What? He's gonna take every attack this turn? Ha! I see, I told you Kyoshi would win! No, I still think Hiro's gonna win! Come on, Hiro. This is supposed to be for entertainment. Use your head for once! Hiro looks back at Shoji with a serious glance, making him back down and scoff. I don't know what you're planning, but it better be good. Hiro's done unusual things before in his plays, but even for a newbie, this one takes the cake. So exciting! I wish I was up there! Looks at Hiro's eyes and sees he is serious. Finally, you're getting serious, but it's too little, too late! If this results in your loss, don't blame me! Go and continue the attack! Guardian Angel! Guardian Angel flies above Hiro and prepares to fire at Hiro as the barrier forms. You heard what I said! No guard! Guardian Angel fires the light from her hands and the barrier breaks, causing Hiro to falter in a stance a little. Damage check! Shield Guard Dragon, no trigger! On to the next one. Azrael number 1 goes in for the attack and it gets a gift check by paying 1! Kyoshi rests one of the Azraels. No guard! Gift check! Michael, Heaven's Adamant, no trigger! Azrael launches her scythe into the sky, which falls down on Hiro, but the barrier forms just in time to block the attack. But Hiro is pushed back. Damage check. Flame shield, no trigger. Next attack. Kyoshi places his hand over the other Azrael. My second Azrael attacks you directly with a gift check as well. Once more, no guard. Gift check. Virtue of faith, no trigger. Azrael flies towards Hiro and slashes through the barrier, protecting him with her scythe while giggling, knocking Hiro back even more, only making him change his stance. Damage check, draw trigger, I can draw one card! Hiro draws one and the camera pans over the card, revealing it to be Rage of the Dragon. Go on, Kyoshi! Only 2 more attacks left! 2 more is all I need! Kyoshi places his hand over Virtue of Faith. Virtue of Faith attacks next! Virtue of Faith flies towards Hiro and her book glows. No guard! Virtue of Faith shoots light from the book, which breaks through the barrier and causes Hiro to move back. Damage check! Crimson Dragon Revon! No trigger! Hiro looks towards Michael, floating next to Kyoshi and pants once. It's time for Michael. You're right. Michael, finish Hiro off with everything you've got! I, Michael, will deliver judgment with the power from the heavens. This will be the last attack! Michael, Heaven's Advent, attack Hiro directly! And I pay 1 to give it a gift check! Prepare to face my wrath, mortal! Michael flew into the sky and his staff began to glow. We all know what I'm gonna say! No guard! Hiro stands tall and firm in the face of the attack. He's at 8 damage. If Kyoshi pulls a damage trigger here for Michael's attack, it's over for Hiro. But that's only if he pulls a damage trigger. Otherwise, Hiro won't make it to his next turn. But at the same time, Kyoshi will still have a full field of creatures in play, and only 5 damage. Not to mention 7 hand cards too. In any other case, I would say it's over for Hiro, but he seems so confident that he can turn it around next turn. This is decided! Gift check! The camera cuts to everyone's face, including the kids and Mr. Minami, getting to show their expressions on the tension. Kyoshi grasps the top card of his song tightly and slowly flips it over. Call to arms. No trigger. Almost. Feel thy divine judgment! Divine asunder! Michael's staff becomes engulfed with light as it turns gigantic and Michael swirls it around before slamming it down onto Hiro, where the barrier forms to protect him. But Hiro is knocked back onto his feet by the attack. Dust arises from the impact. The dust from the attack settles and Hiro stands back up. Damage check! Dragon wings! No trigger! Whew. I thought it was gonna end there, but I managed to survive your turn. Hiro smiles. He's still standing! I can't believe he survived! Amazing! Kyoshi's still gonna win this! No, Hiro will definitely win now! Nods in approval. Pants 3 times before regaining his composure and standing tall. I put everything I had into those attacks. You managed to survive. You took all those attacks on purpose. And now let's see if that plan will lead you to victory or cause your downfall. I end my turn. The fact he survived is a miracle in itself. I doubt he'll be able to make anything of it though. I think he'll do it. It's Hiro after all. But if he manages to pull something out here, I think it's fair to say he's not just some newbie. Please, if he wins, I'll eat my own shoe. Then you better be hungry, Shoji, because I'm about to win here and now! It's my turn! Hiro swings his right arm far back and swings it forward over his song. Draw phase! Hiro draws everything he has and adds the card to his other hand cards. Stand phase! My damn song flipped to the main phase! Hiro smiles as he separates a card in his hand from the rest. It's time for the moment I've been waiting for. Hear the red dragon's roar as I activate the spell. Dragon's Call! Hiro reveals the card to Kyoshi. Dragon's Call? Was that why you didn't guard? Sure is. With its effect, when I have no creatures on my field, I can discard 1 to 3 cards from my hand, and then search my song for a dragon whose level is equal to the number of cards discarded and add it to my hand. Hiro places Dragon Call into the drop zone. So by discarding a damage trigger, Young Guard Kid, and Crimson Dragon Rider from my hand, I'll add Crimson Dragon Revon from my song to my hand. Hiro sends the 3 cards to the drop zone, and Revon's card flies out from the song towards Hiro, who catches it. Then that means Aika's cut off. It's coming! Hiro's about to bring out Revon to battle Michael! Even if he battles and wins against Michael, he won't beat Kyoshi, I hope. Go ahead and bring him on out, Hiro! I read you loud and clear! Hiro holds up Revon's card to the sky. Great Dragon of the Crimson Flames! Descend and show your blazing rage! I summon Crimson Dragon Revon! Clouds appeared in the sky as flames flew up from the card that Hiro held. Crimson Dragon Revon broke through the clouds with flames falling behind it. The dragon lands on the ground with dust behind it. Revon's roar blows away the dust and pushes all the angels back. Wow! Revon looks so cool! Now, I'm not done yet! Next, activate Revon's ability! By paying 2 and discarding a heal trigger from my hand, I reveal Shield Guard Dragon and add its power to Revon's! Go! Crimson Absorption! The heal trigger falls to Hiro's drop zone as he reveals Shield Guard Dragon. Revon roared ferociously as Shield Guard Dragon appeared above him and slowly levitated down and turned into fire that surrounded Revon. Is that all? 500 power isn't enough to win. There's one more thing. I paid 3 and activate Rage of the Dragon. Hiro throws the card into the drop zone, which the camera pans on. This lets me choose one dragon creature on my field, and for this turn, it can attack all of your creatures at once. What? You can attack all of them at once? This is what he was waiting for? He's going to attack 5 times all at once? I know he wasn't done, but I never expected this. 5 attacks, 1 for each creature. He's gonna finish it now. Kyoshi can be seen slightly shaking as he speaks in his head. I can't believe it. He can attack all of my creatures at once. Wait, what is this feeling? Why am I shaking? It's time to enter the attack phase! With a gift check, Crimson Dragon Revon will attack Virtue of Faith, Guardian Angel, both Azraels, and Michael, Heaven's Advent! Hiro turns Revon's card sideways with everything he has. Revon roars and takes off into the sky, flying in a circle slowly as it set itself ablaze. Looks down at his hand and whispers, I lost. Kyoshi grasps his fist tightly. I'll win next time, I swear. Looks back up and shares a stare with Michael, causing him to grunt and look towards Hiro. No guard to all of your attacks! Shocked smiles in response. Now gift check! Heart of the Dragon, no trigger! Looks up towards Revon. Go Revon! Quintet Supremacy Flame! Revon stops flying in a circle and dives down to strike Virtue of Faith, who blocks with a book but is destroyed and an explosion of smoke appears, but the wind is absorbed by Revon as he does the same to Guardian Angel, who tried to make a shield from the light but it was destroyed, and same for both Azraels, who worked together with their dual self defense but was broken through by Revon. Michael flew into the sky and tried to strike Revon with light blast from his staff. Revon and Michael exchange blasts of fire. Michael dodges a fire blast before Revon charges at him and tries to slice him with his claw but misses as Michael flies higher and his staff glows. Begone, beast! Divine asunder! Michael's staff becomes engulfed with light as it turns gigantic, and Michael swirls it around before slamming it down on Revon. Revon turns around and charges right through the staff, and the two collide, but Revon dives straight through Michael as he ascends his blaze and is destroyed. The impact from the blast is absorbed into Revon as he flies down towards Kyoshi and the barrier forms around him. Regretfully, Michael, I'm sorry. Revon strikes the barrier head first and breaks through it, sending Kyoshi flying back until it hits the ground. The wind blew the next 5 cards off the top of Kyoshi's song into the ground. From left to right, Angel Wings, Virtue of Charity, Virtue of Patience, Guardian Angel, and Michael, Heaven's Advent. Kyoshi lays on the ground and mumbles to himself. Next time, I'll win. I'll make sure of it. The screen turns white and the camera cuts to the gang getting out of the elevator. So anyways, yeah, that was my plan from the beginning. That takes some serious amount of skill to make a play like that in that situation. Hey Shoji, don't forget I won. I'm not eating my shoe, Hiro. Not even if Hayate... Hiro's cut off. Please stop talking. If Hayate what? That's not important. Strides and sticks her head. Poor Shoji. You guys were so cool! We'll be back soon! Thank you for the show! The kids wave by and walk out the door. If you guys don't mind, I've got to go too. See ya. Kyoshi half waves by and leaves. I guess it's getting late. Hiro's timer goes off. Oh no, I completely forgot I have to get back there soon. Sorry guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Hiro runs out of the shop and heads towards the hospital as the others look at one another in confusion. The camera cuts to Kyoshi walking alone in an alley, clenches his fist. To think, someone with a smile like his. Kyoshi grunts in pain as he falls to the ground holding his head. Ugh! You didn't think you get to have all the fun now, did you? I think it's my turn to play next. Another incredible match added to the history books! I still can't believe I made the epic comeback against Kyoshi! Won't live! I'm sorry I was- Wait, now they're fighting too? Next time, Battle of the Girls, Aiko vs Hayate, Grimoire Open!